a kid accidentally called a top secret US Air Force base, and somehow it created a holiday tradition. One day, a young boy dialed a number he thought would reach Santa Claus. But instead, he called the Combat Alert Center, literally the guys watching the skies for enemy aircraft. Colonel Harry Shoup answered the phone, ready for serious business, but heard a tiny voice ask, "Are you Santa?" First, he thought it was a prank, but the kid was serious. So the colonel, a literal military commander, just rolled with it and said, "Ho, ho, 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 yes I am." Then the phone started blowing up. Hundreds of kids were calling, asking for Santa. Turns out, Sears had accidentally printed the Air Force base number in a newspaper ad that said, "Call Santa now." Colonel Shoup realized the mix-up, but instead of shutting it down, he did something legendary. He told his team to answer every call, all night long, pretending to be Santa's helpers. He even contacted the local radio station and said, "We've tracked a strange flying object. Looks like a sleigh." And just like that, a military Santa tracking mission was born. Today, NORAD still runs the Santa Tracker every Christmas Eve. And it all started with one confused kid and one very cool colonel. So, what actually happens if you don't turn on airplane mode while flying? Most people think it's just a suggestion, like, yeah, I'll turn it on later. But in one terrifying case, it was a big deal. This flight was cruising over the ocean at 40,500 feet when suddenly, autopilot disengaged. Just like that. No warning, no turbulence, just off. Flight attendants came on the intercom, clearly panicked. They told everyone to double check their devices and switch to airplane mode immediately. But even after that, the issue didn't stop. Autopilot was still down. The crew dug deeper, and that's when they found the problem. One passenger sitting near the front still had their laptop on. And not just on, Wi-Fi was active, streaming something random mid-flight. Turns out it was an older plane model, and the laptop's electromagnetic interference was enough to mess with the navigation systems. Yep, one guy's laptop almost caused a serious aviation incident. So while modern planes are usually fine, some older ones can still be sensitive to interference. That's why they still ask you to switch on airplane mode. Not because they hate TikTok, because sometimes it really can matter. And now you know. So